Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are dealing with this guy. So I wound up getting a different lathe, and it's a little bit older than the one I have, older than this one here. And I can tell because this one doesn't have the switch system here for the light, doesn't have the light or anything. But this is the same base model as that one. The reason why I've been on kind of a search for a different one is because this old one, and yes, this is from the new one, I just given it a shot and it's testing it out because yeah, this 12-inch rest is really nice. It's really nice because originally I had was the little guy here. This is it. In comparison, yeah, it's like half the size, literally. So yeah, this thing did not do it did its job. That was about it. But this thing, you can see, moves like crazy. And on top of that, this tailstock, the whole freaking thing, no matter what I did on here, the whole shaft moves. That's a no-no, because this thing winds up not being aligned and everything and just wreaking havoc. So I figured out some stuff on here, what my older one was missing. So I am going to go ahead and take this thing apart as far as I can and go ahead and start painting it up and spiffing it up and making it look nice. That way, I got me a newer, oh, not newer, better lathe to work with, hopefully. So let's go ahead and jump on tearing this thing apart. Go ahead and start with these handles. This should let it pop on off. There it goes. So I really don't feel like painting these things. I'm not terribly worried about sanding these down. Yeah, I'd like to go ahead and get this off there and get that cleaned up, but I'm too scared to tear this thing apart. I just don't know exactly where to even start on this. I did go ahead and sand, paint the bottoms of these. Now I just need to finish painting the rest of this and let it dry and work on the shaft in there. So these parts are drying now and they're coming out pretty good. Maybe I should have sanded some of these down a little bit more. Let's sand it down, period. But they still, with that motor paint, where's it at? I used engine enamel on these parts. I'm hoping it's going to last because it's with ceramic. So hopefully it'll help work a little bit better. And I pretty much ran out, so I might get a little bit more on here, but we'll see. So now I need to go ahead and get moved on to the tube here, get that sanded down and prepped so I can put some of this graphite coating on there, because that sleeve that goes up and down this is pretty freaking rough, and there's a lot of pitting in this, so that's going to take a little bit of work to get sanded down. So this is the next phase of it. Not really sure how well this graphing is supposed to stay on there, but we'll coat it for now. Got that rust, we'll soak it in. That's giving it kind of a satin look. It's a flat black almost. So yeah, well, I'm gonna let this soak in while I do some other stuff here. So forgot to show, I got that chromed type of band done where the Craftsman logo was on. Craftsman was across here. This was more of a chrome than what I was thinking it was, so this may take a little bit to dry out. As soon as that dries, we're going to start getting all this stuff reassembled here. The other one's painted, it's still drying, so we're going to go ahead and get this thing, the old one, pulled off and have it ready, the stand ready to put the old one back on, oh, the other one back on. Going to interrupt their video just real quick like. Now, help us get to 1,000 subscribers, and I will be giving away this big old slab of honey locusts, and it'll be turned into a big old cutting board, and it'll be dressed up, cleaned up a lot better than what it is now. Help us get to 1,000 subscribers. I'll be giving this away, and I'll be making a video and everything about it all, and be giving it to one of you guys. 1,000 subscriber giveaway. We're not too far from it, so be sure to go to YouTube and subscribe there, and we will hopefully be able to give away this board to one of you guys, so be sure to subscribe. Also, be sure to check out the merch link. It'll be down in the description or in the bio. Either way, we are selling shirts. This is what's on the back. I'll be trying to come up with other shirts as well. Be able to get a lineup of them going for you guys. Hats. Touch on these hats a little bit. These are Richardson hats, style 112. I chose these hats because they're just a lot more comfortable for me, and with a bigger head and everything, and besides, it has plenty of breathing room. That way my hot head can breathe. And koozies. And on the off chance you catch me out in public while magnet fishing or doing some while I'm filming, I'll be giving these away. This one's a little dirty, but I'll be giving these bottle koozies away to select few while I still have a supply of these. So yeah, be sure to check it out. It will be the Simply You merch link. Be sure to check their website out as well. Let's go ahead and get back to normal programming. For those of you who are curious and have something like this and you've been trying to fight it and everything, I have this sleeve here, this threaded addition here, to be able to get this off this main shaft. I have learned using a rope oil filter wrench, not rope, strap filter wrench, and strapping it, putting it around the pulley and doing it that way helps out quite a bit. It helps out quite a bit. All right, assembly is next. Reassembly. So now we gotta start getting this stuff put back together. now the lathe is fully assembled and is looking pretty good, dadgum nice, guys. So, and it seems to be, I haven't checked centers yet. I'll verify that, but to close out this video, I want to finish turning the bowl for you guys. So let's jump on to that. So I had talked about some flaws on these lathes with these particular Craftsmans, and I want to go ahead and show you what I mean by those flaws, and because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to fix these, because I'm pretty sure I've already broke it. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. This band here is what keeps everything in track down here. The tailpiece, the guide, and that's what keeps everything in line with the headstock. And this is just riveted in. And I have found out there's a rivet there. It's only every once in a while, every 8 inches or so. And this happens quite often. Those rivets break off. And I've actually, on my old one, multiples of those actually broke off, which is allowing it to slack there. And now this set screw, I personally probably wouldn't have put it there, but they did. I probably would have put it out here on this face, the working side of the equipment. That way it's easier to get to. So that's one thing. That's a personal preference. Oh, and also this track does not sit inside the headstock, and it has absolutely nowhere to sit down here at the tail here. So that's another alignment issue that these things have. That's what I was fighting, was alignment with the tailstock and the headstock. And whenever I had it on the stand, I wanted to kind of yank on this, and I felt this thing pop. So I'm pretty sure it was this track down here that popped. So I'm in the process of checking it out, and if so, I want to try to drill these out, these old rivets out, and replace them with new ones, and see if those new ones will actually pass through such a small gap there, which I'm hoping that it does, but I'm very doubtful, because of the head of those are very large on the rivets that I have. Let's get to work. So yes, there is still a little bit of play in this tailstock, but I don't know if you can tell, it's not a whole lot. I mean, it's a lot, yes, but it's nowhere near what it was. It was like freaking coming, it's that graphite. It was coming like way over, so it's better than what it was. So we're gonna roll with it and see what happens. It won't be today because it's Sunday. I'm out here on a Sunday, which I don't like doing too much. So tomorrow, or whenever I get back out here, I want to throw that bolt back on here and start turning it and see what happens. See how much more I like this one. So let's jump straight to it. One thing I did not realize how much I was actually missing was this spindle lock. And it's not on, it wasn't ever on my other one. But holy cow, it makes this change out a lot quicker. And what the heck? The heck? Now you ain't gonna work for me? Well, I don't know, I have to look at it. It worked for me earlier just fine, so don't know what in the world. So I'll have to look at it, see what's going on. I mean, it may already be broke. That spun out just fine earlier. But yeah, it makes it a lot better to spin on the truck. Made it a heck of a lot easier. So the center of this broke out before I could actually get much of the tooling off of it. It is what it is. I learned, because I haven't turned a bowl like that. I usually do it with the chuck, but well, you saw what happened with the chuck. It just didn't work out. It just didn't. I didn't quite do the mortise, the tenon part. I didn't quite do the tenon part of it correct. So I didn't give it enough there for it to bite onto, which wound up just shearing it. It is what it is. But I think I'm gonna like that piece of equipment now, because I had to figure out why the spindle lock isn't working, even though it just was. So I have to get that figured out. But it's the little things now, and I am certainly glad I went ahead and got those rivets replaced on the bottom side, because it made it work a lot better. First bowl in a very long time. I don't think it was that turned out terrible. I mean, it could have been a lot worse, but then again, it could have been a lot better. But I have a lot of room for improvements. I have a lot of material over there to work with, so I still have a little ways before I send them out to sell. Yeah, it's not that bad, and I really like that lathe now. It's actually one of the nicer pieces of equipment I have in the shop now, so happy about that. So if you guys want to keep in tabs on with everything that we have going on, all of our socials are linked down in the description, and go check out the merch line. We're going to be having, I'm hoping by the time this video comes out, we'll have another run of shirts coming out for you guys. Themed shirts for metal detecting, for magnet fishing, for woodworking, for leather work. They're kind of, I came up with them, so I kind of like them. So I mean, but go check them out. That will be linked down in the description and should be on the main pages wherever those are at. So be sure to go check those out and get yourself some merch while you're there. So because you'll be helping me out, and you'll be helping another small business out here local. Go ahead and get yourself something, and I'm going to go ahead and jump onto the video verse. This video verse It's John chapter 8, and we're doing verses 2 through 11. And it says, "At dawn he went to the temple again, and all the people were coming to him. He sat down and began to teach them. Then the scribes and the Pharisees brought a woman caught in adultery, making her stand in the center. 'Teacher,' they said to him, 'this woman was caught in the act of committing adultery. And the law of Moses commanded us to stone such women. So what do you say?' They asked this to trap him, in order that they might have evidence to accuse him. Jesus stooped down and started writing on the ground with his finger. When they persisted in questioning him, he stood up and said to them, 'The one without sin among you should be the first to throw a stone at her.' Then he stooped down again and continued writing on the ground. When they heard this, they left one by one, starting with the older men. Only he was left, with the woman in the center. When Jesus stood up, he said to her, 'Woman, where are they? Has no one condemned you?' 'No one, Lord,' she said. 'Neither do I condemn you,' said Jesus. 'Go, and from now on, do not sin anymore.'" And that is John chapter 8, verses 2 through 11. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see y'all in the next one.